Hello student, in our last video we discussed about the ionic bond. Now today we will discuss about covalent bond. So first the definition of covalent bond. Covalent bond is a type of chemical bond which is formed by the sharing of electrons between two atoms so that they can get the stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas. So if we will repeat the definition, then definition of covalent bond is, it is a type of covalent chemical bond in which two atoms are going to share their electrons to get the stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas. We have some examples of covalent compounds like CH4, NH3, H2O, CCl4, etc. So these compounds are known as covalent compounds because they have covalent bond present between two atoms. Now we are talking about covalency. Covalency means the number of electrons shared by an atom to get the stable electronic configuration. If we are talking about covalency of hydrogen, so the hydrogen has the covalency in H2 that is equal to 1 because it is going to share one electron with other hydrogen atom. Like hydrogen has one electron in its outermost cell, and when it approaches another hydrogen atom, because the noble gas which is nearer to the hydrogen atom is helium, has two electron in its outermost cell. So hydrogen atoms will share one electron with each other to get the stable electronic configuration. That's why the covalency of hydrogen atom is equal to 1. At the same time, if we are talking about the covalency of chlorine, that is again equal to 1. In the same manner, if we are talking about the molecule like oxygen, the covalency of oxygen atom in O2 is equal to 2. At the same time, if we are talking about the molecule of nitrogen, the covalency of nitrogen atom in nitrogen molecule is 3. It means the number of electrons shared by these atoms is equal to 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So what is the meaning of covalency? Covalency is the number of electrons which are shared by atoms to get the stable electronic configuration. Now we are talking about types of covalent bond. There are three important types of covalent bond. The first one is single covalent bond, the second is double covalent bond, and the third one is triple covalent bond. What is the meaning of single covalent bond? Single covalent bond means the bond which is formed between two atoms while they are going to share one electron pair. In other words, we can say single covalent bond is formed between two atoms while they will share one electron pair. And double covalent bond is formed by sharing of two electron pairs between two atoms and in that particular bond, each atom will contribute 2 electrons. At the same time, triple covalent bond is formed by sharing of 3 electron pairs. 3 electron pairs between 2 atoms, in which each atom contribute 3 electron. Single covalent bond is represented with the help of single line. Double covalent bond is represented with the help of 2 lines, and triple covalent bond is represented with the help of 3 lines. Now we will discuss about the example. Single covalent bond is present between 2 hydrogen atom. Double covalent bond is present between 2 oxygen atoms. At the same time, if we are talking about triple covalent bond, that is present between 2 nitrogen atom. Now we will discuss about the formation of single covalent bond. This represents 1 hydrogen atom, the Lewis dot structure, and this one is representing another hydrogen atom having 1 electron. Both of them have 1 electron, and to get a stable electronic configuration, both of them will share 1 electron pair with each other, and each atom will contribute 1 electron to get the stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that is helium. So between 2 hydrogen atom, because 1 electron pair is shared, that's why the bond which is present between 2 hydrogen atom is single covalent bond. In the same manner, if we are talking about double covalent bond, then we have very common example, that is oxygen molecule. If we are talking about double covalent bond, formation of double covalent bond. The example which we have is oxygen molecule. So oxygen has 6 electron in its outermost cell, because its electronic configuration is 2,6. It means it needed 2 electrons to get the stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that is neon. And this represents the other atom of oxygen. It has also 6 electron in its outermost cell, and its electronic configuration is also 2,6. Both of them will share 2 electron pairs, in which each atom will contribute 1 electron pair. So this represents the formation of double covalent bond, and can be represented with the help of 2 horizontal lines, and this represents the oxygen molecule, and this is the example of formation of double covalent bond. Now formation of triple covalent bond. We have a very common example, that is nitrogen molecule. Nitrogen atom has the electronic configuration 2,5. It means it has 5 electrons in its outermost cell, and this represents the Lewis dot structure of nitrogen atom. This is another nitrogen atom. Both of them have a deficiency of 3 electrons. That's why they will share 3 electrons with each other to get the stable electronic configuration. And the bond which is formed by the sharing of 3 electron pairs, in which each atom is going to contribute 3 electron, is known as triple covalent bond. So between 2 nitrogen atom there is triple covalent bond. Now we are talking about the conditions favoring covalent bond. The first condition is number of valence electrons. So the valence electron should be 4 to 7. So if an atom has 4, 5, 6 or 7 electrons in its outermost cell, then preferably it will form covalent bond. And this condition will be fulfilled mainly by non-metals. That's why between 2 non-metals most of the time we will see covalent bond. We have some exceptional case as well, except we have hydrogen, beryllium, aluminium, boron, etc. Means they have 1, 2 and 3 outermost electrons, but they also form some of the covalent compounds. But most of the time all those elements having 4 to 7 electrons in the outermost cell, in their outermost cell, will form preferably the covalent bond. The second condition which is favoring covalent bond is electronegativity difference. The electronegativity difference should be small between 2 atoms, then only they will form covalent bond. The third condition which will favor is ionization potential or ionization energy. What about their ionization energy? Their ionization energy should be high enough, then only they will form covalent bond. And the fourth and the last condition for the formation of covalent bond is electron affinity. The atoms should have high electron affinity, then only they will preferably form covalent bonds. So here we have 4 important conditions favoring covalent bonds. Now we will discuss about the electron dot diagrams of some important covalent compounds like H2O, NH3, CH4, CCl4, CO2. So one by one we will discuss. First we are talking about H2O. Hydrogen has 1 electron. Oxygen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons, and another hydrogen has also 1 electron. So in a molecule of water we have 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So the electron dot structure of water molecule will be like this. So by sharing of 1 electron with this oxygen atom, the hydrogen atom will get 2 electron in its outermost shell. At the same time, this hydrogen atom will also share 1 electron with oxygen atom. And if you will check the circle of oxygen atom, then you will find that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 electrons in the outermost shell of oxygen atom. And we can represent it like this one. And these electrons which are not shared are known as lone pairs. LONE, lone pair of electrons. And these lines representing the single covalent bond. And these electrons which are shared between two atoms are known as bond pair of electrons. So we have the bond pair of electrons and lone pair of electrons. Bond pair of electrons are those electrons which are shared between two atoms, and the electrons which are not shared between two atoms are known as lone pair of electrons. At the same time, if we are talking about ammonia molecule, then ammonia molecule has 1 nitrogen atom and 3 hydrogen atom. 5 electrons in its outermost shell will combine with 3 hydrogen atom having 1 electron with each hydrogen atom. So they will share 1 electron with nitrogen atom, and after the sharing of 1 electrons with nitrogen atom, they will get the electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas. At the same time, nitrogen atom will also get 8 electrons in the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, between nitrogen and hydrogen atom, 1 electron pair is going to be shared. That's why between nitrogen and hydrogen atom, there will be single covalent bond. And these electrons are known as lone pair of electrons, and these electrons are known as bond pair of electrons. Now we will discuss about the molecule CH4, methane. Methane molecule has 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms, and the electronic configuration of carbon atom is 2, 4. It means carbon has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. At the same time, if we are talking about hydrogen atoms have 1 electron, and after sharing of 1 electron, they will form CH4 molecule. And here cross representing the electrons of hydrogen, and dot or circle is going to be represent the electrons of carbon atom, and the single covalent bond is formed between carbon and 4 hydrogen atoms. So single covalent bond. And here we have only bond pairs, no any lone pair is present in this molecule. At the same time, if we are talking about CCl4, carbon tetrachloride, so carbon has 4 electrons I am going to represent the electrons of carbon with the help of circle, and the electrons of chlorine I am going to represent them with the help of cross. So chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost cell and needed one more electron. That's why we'll share one electron with carbon atom. And by the sharing of one electron with carbon atom, chlorine atom will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means nearest noble gas electronic configuration. In the same manner, the other chlorine atom will also do the sharing of electrons. And you can see every chlorine atom has 8 electrons. Now, if you will check the circle of carbon, then it has also 8 electrons. And you can see one electron or one electron pair is shared between two atoms, in which each atom will contribute one electron. That's why between carbon and chlorine single covalent bond is formed. And the last example which we have is carbon dioxide, CO2. And carbon dioxide molecule has one carbon and 2 oxygen atoms. And the electronic configuration of carbon is 2, 4. It means it has 4 electrons. I have written 2 electrons on each side of carbon atom so that we can show them very easily, or the sharing of electron can be shown easily. Here I am representing the electrons of oxygen with the help of cross, and the electrons of carbon are represented with the help of circle. So 2 electrons of carbon are going to be shared with 2 electrons of oxygen atom. In other words, 2 electron pairs are shared between 2 atoms. That's why double covalent bond is formed between carbon and oxygen. And you can check the circle of each atom and you will get 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the same manner, carbon has also 8 electrons in its own circle. At the same time, other oxygen atom has also 8 electrons. Now, it can be represented with the help of double bond. So, that's all about the covalent bond. In our next video, we will learn about the characteristic of covalent compounds.